Me, I myself need an opinion. I'll ask myself. I might as well spend this little cash myself. Been out here getting this back myself. Putting the work in the trenches. It all worked out. Bench press. They like how I spit my sentence. Bars on lie. Sentence. Big old watch. Benton. I'm in another dimension. I could have bought, but I'm renting. Rather put that in investment. Turn up the vibes.
我打用出事啊！我打176，202，404。我未開始買佢啊！
We've got to stand out at power forward and center for their respective teams.
And that means all eyes will be on the front court action, Kevin. And you know, I don't have a problem with that. Having done most of my work in the paint area when I was out there, these teams rely heavily on front court production.
Now here's Dragic. Here's Bosch. Great tee that time from Green.
走位唔該。
Outside Curry. Back to Thompson. That one's in his first shot.
唔係新手啊，令人堂啊！
And he uses it to tee up his teammates for easy shots.
唔係啊，我冇得揀啊！
Left side Bosch.
食屎啊！你冇啊！
That misses off the backboard. Curry deciding where to go with it, and that one good.
唔係啊，因為係咁打㗎，勇士唔係咁打點打？
And it's Dragic bringing up the ball for the Heat. 4-point game. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge game for them as they were
換啊！仆你個街！
from last year.
And you know they might not be in the same conference, but as with any top team, they want to show they can compete with the best teams out of conference too.
Now Curry, following the miss by Chris Bosh from deep, nailed from three-point land.
Chris Bosh 啊嘛嗰個。
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now here's Dragic. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
Oh, yeah.
Sinks the three-pointer.
And, you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their fourth shot of the game.
Now Curry.
喂，唔係俾你啊，仆街！
points last game out. Pass to Thompson. A three ball. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
Lights out here, right out of the gate.
因為勇士係咁打㗎啦。
Now here's Dragic. Last game we saw him score 13.
勇士啊，知唔知咩勇士啊？
Here's Whiteside and the jam by Whiteside.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
Bosh against Green.
我做乜嘢？
Back to Curry.
唔係啊！
Green against Bosh.
喂，頂唔係傳俾你啊！OK。
Rebound by the Heat.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Pass to Waiters. Bosh, that's the pick for Waiters. Offensive rebound. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's his first foul. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. The grind of the NBA season wears on, but what a pleasure this year is turning out to be. Let's check out the West and see how the standings look. Taking a look at Golden State, they're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well.
And seeing where the Warriors are, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way.
Hey, knocking down free throws in a hostile environment is really about the battle of the mind.
Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Outside Durant. Back to Curry. From deep. And it's on Whiteside with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue this.
No good from Dragic.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
But Julia kicks it to Looney. Outside Curry. On the wing, Thompson. That three off the mark. The Heat trail by 5. Waiters dishes to Dragic. Looks for Bosch. Gets it to him. Johnson outside. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Dragic finds Johnson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Kevin Durant. Now here we are, GA, around the midway point of the season. What should we be keeping our eyes on moving forward?
Which teams make trades and which ones decide to kind of stand pat? Obviously, there's a lot of chatter right now with the deadline looming. It'll be interesting to see which players get that change of scenery.
Henderson's checked in for the Warriors. And Miami also making a switch. Richardson's checked in.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Richardson the pass to Whiteside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I like how he...
頭先好細聲啊！你講嘢。Henderson 啊，勇士一個板凳球員咯。
Through contact and got the foul in the act. Smart play.
Cooper, he's checked in for Henderson. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
You know, guys, you got to give much respect to the length of Whiteside. I mean, he's a Hawk himself.
嚇咁都冇勇士。
Takes a lot of pride
Curry
in being the defensive anchor for this team.
Now Johnson. After the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Richardson outside.
What?
Pass to Whiteside. Up again. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. Warriors leading by 6.
係幫 Looney 咯。做乜嘢又交波啊
Let's take a look at Steph Curry's numbers. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. 5th in field goal percentage and ranked among the top 10 in scoring. He can fill it up with the best of them.
And yeah, he's such an efficient scorer. Understands the offense. Moves without the ball so well. That's why he's top 5 in field goal percentage. Changes in for the Warriors. McGee, he's checked in for Pachulia. Draymond Green comes in for Looney. And it's Klay Thompson in for Stephen Curry. And then for Miami, Udonis Haslem. He's checked in for Whiteside. Winslow comes in for Johnson. And it's Ellis in for Waiters. Now here's Winslow. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. The Warriors have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Thompson for the triple.
有冇啊？實贏啊！實贏嘅。OK 啊，數據係啊 ，Klay Thompson 哇9-24，KD 得12分。OK。